and I was definitely thinking about tapping, and that's when I gave the, I did hit him once, but I thought to tap you have to like tap a few times, and just as I tapped him the first time, I felt that I could get my arm out, and at that point, Herb Dean ruled it a tap, and that was the end of the fight.
So what did Herb say? Because he looked like he was confused at that moment too.
He said it
Immediately
was
after.
He said it was a tap. I mean, yeah, it was definitely not how I wanted it to end. I was hoping for a much more exciting fight, longer fight, but it's kind of how the cookie crumbled.
So what was it like in the ring as he's getting the award and you're trying to cool down? I saw you keep turning, looking, and then looking back kind of at the crowd and going up against the cage.
Obviously, it was a big disappointment for me. Just went through the hardest training camp of my life. Worked my butt off, because in my last two fights, towards the end, and had some issues with conditioning there. So I looked to correct them, and worked real hard on my conditioning for this fight. Did everything I needed to do, and just came up, short, making that mistake in the first round.
You said in the promo reel that you were going to stand up a lot more. Do you kind of regret not keeping it on the feet? I know your domain is on the ground, but
I don't know if obviously I regret it now, but yeah. No, I mean, my game plan was, stand up. I figured he had been working on being able to get up. I figured that he would be able to get up off the mat, and that's when I figured we'd be standing up more. But yeah, I was looking to take him down and ground and pound him. From our first fight, I never was in any dangerous positions in our first fight, and in the earlier rounds, so I figured I'd be able to do some damage there, and ended up getting a little too aggressive and left my arm in there once again.
So explain what you know about Amir, and I'm sure he'll be in here so we can talk to him, but didn't exactly come in with his label as a jiu-jitsu guy, and it's pretty crafty.
Yeah, Amir's definitely crafty. I think one of the things that helps his jiu-jitsu game is how calm he is when he's under fire or taking shots. You never see him like turn away or anything. He keeps his cool in there, keeps his focus, and I think that's a huge tool for him to set things up,
CB, sorry I came in a bit late, so forgive me if this is a repeat question, but were you feeling pretty good as the fight started? You seemed to, when you got him down, you were controlling him.
Yeah, from the beginning of the fight, everything was going as the game plan was set. Getting him down, I'd worked on passing specifically for his butterfly guard, doing like a 2-on-1 pass, getting his leg isolated and passing around it. Everything was going good, and was landing some good shots, doing some good ground and pound, and caught me with that same old arm bar.
And again, forgive me, I'm sure you've answered this already, but afterwards you seemed to be a bit in disbelief about the decision to end it. Could you just explain that?
Yeah, with the tap, I didn't fully commit to the tap, but I did hit him once, and I guess they ruled that a tap. I thought you had to like full on start tapping out, but yeah, I did hit him once, and right as I did that, I felt my arm kind of get to a position where I could get out, and at that point, Herb ruled it as a tap out. So yeah, it's just kind of crappy way for it to end for me after putting in all the hard work and training and everything for this fight. Would not, would have at least liked to win a few more rounds, and having it end so quick is just a disappointment.